Lesson 1: Language Contributions.
Greek has been quite large in its contributions to the English language, but other languages have also contributed many words.
That's so true. It's fascinating how languages evolve and borrow from one another over time.
Yes, many common English words have roots in Latin, French, and even Arabic.
Exactly. It shows the interconnectedness of cultures throughout history.
I think learning about these origins can enrich our understanding of language as a whole.
Absolutely. It's like uncovering hidden stories behind the words we use every day.
Let's explore some examples of borrowed words and their fascinating histories.
I'd love that. It'll be interesting to see how language reflects cultural exchanges.
I'm excited to dive into this linguistic journey.
Lesson 2: Football Career Transition.
After his illustrious football career, he ventured into acting and television commentating, which was quite a transition.
Yes, it's fascinating to see athletes take their fame in new directions, especially in entertainment.
However, when he was charged in June of 1994, it shifted public perception dramatically.
Absolutely. Such incidents can drastically change how fans view their idols.
It really highlights the complexity of celebrity and how one moment can alter a career.
Yes, and it's a reminder that public figures are still human and can face serious challenges.
Let's explore more about his journey and how he managed to navigate those ups and downs.
That sounds like a valuable discussion. Understanding these narratives can teach us a lot.
I'm looking forward to diving deeper into this topic.
Lesson 3: Trust in Technology.
Do you have any brands in mind that you trust for electronics?
Yes, I tend to stick with companies that have a solid reputation for quality and customer service.
That sounds wise. It's important to choose brands known for reliability, especially for tech products.
Absolutely. I always check reviews and ratings before making a purchase to ensure I'm getting the best.
I agree. It's so helpful to hear from other customers about their experiences with specific products.
Plus, some brands offer warranties, which can provide peace of mind in case something goes wrong.
Yes, a good warranty can make all the difference, especially with expensive electronics.
Let's compile a list of trusted brands and products before we go shopping.
That's a great idea. Being informed will help us make smart choices.
Lesson 4: Progress on Weapons.
On these weapons, we are glad to see some real progress has been made in recent years.
Yes, advancements in technology have led to better safety measures and more effective designs.
Absolutely. It's crucial that we focus on innovation while also considering ethical implications.
I agree. Responsible development of weaponry is essential for ensuring peace and security.
Yes, and it's important to have discussions about the impact of these technologies on society.
Definitely. Let's explore how these advancements can be balanced with the need for safety and ethical considerations.
I'm excited to delve into this complex topic.
Me too. Understanding these issues will help us engage in meaningful conversations.
Our discussions can contribute to awareness and informed decision making.
Lesson 5: Adapting to Needs.
How do we meet those needs while adapting our products and services to fit the market?
That's a critical question. Understanding customer needs is essential for successful business strategies.
Absolutely. We must listen to feedback and be flexible in our approach to innovation.
Yes, adapting to changing demands can set us apart from competitors.
Exactly. It's about being proactive and anticipating trends before they fully emerge.
I agree. Keeping our finger on the pulse of the market ensures we stay relevant.
Let's brainstorm ways we can enhance our offerings to better serve our customers.
That sounds like a great idea. Collaborating on this will lead to more creative solutions.
I'm looking forward to seeing what we can come up with together.
Lesson 6: Planning a trip.
Are you planning a trip soon? I'm curious about your travel plans.
Yes, I'm going backpacking in Europe, and I'm really excited about it.
That sounds amazing. Europe has so much to offer in terms of culture and adventure.
Absolutely. I can't wait to explore new cities and meet interesting people along the way.
When do you plan to leave? It's always good to have a timeline for packing and preparations.
I'm planning to leave next month, so I have some time to get everything organized.
That's smart. It'll give you plenty of time to research destinations and plan your itinerary.
Yes, and I want to make sure I pack light but also have everything I need for the journey.
Let's go over your packing list together to ensure you don't forget anything important.
Lesson 7: Booking a flight.
Hello, are pets allowed on this flight? I want to make sure I can bring my small dog along.
Yes, small pets are allowed in the cabin, which is great news for travelers like us.
That's fantastic. I'd feel much better knowing my furry friend can be with me during the flight.
Absolutely. It's much more comforting to have them close rather than leaving them at home or in a kennel.
I agree. I'll need to check the specific requirements for bringing my dog, like the size of the carrier.
Yes, that's important. Each airline has its own rules, so it's good to be prepared.
I'll also make sure to pack some of his favorite toys to keep him calm during the journey.
That's a smart idea. Familiar items can really help ease their anxiety in new situations.
I'm looking forward to sharing this travel experience with my pet.
Lesson 8: Fiction and Mystery.
I love fiction and mystery novels, they really take me into another world.
That's wonderful. There's something magical about escaping into a good book filled with suspense and intrigue.
Absolutely. I find that immersing myself in a different storyline helps me relax and unwind.
Yes, and the twists and turns in a mystery can keep you on the edge of your seat.
Exactly. I enjoy trying to guess the outcome before I reach the end of the book.
It's always fun to see if your instincts were correct or if the author surprises you.
I agree. Let's share some of our favorite titles with each other. I'm always looking for new recommendations.
That sounds great. I'd love to hear about the books that have captivated you recently.
I can't wait to exchange our lists and discover new authors together.
Lesson 9, Halloween Fun.
The adult who opens the door pretends to be frightened and then puts pieces of candy into each child's open bag.
That sounds like such a fun Halloween tradition. It adds an element of surprise for the kids.
Yes, I think it's a great way to engage with the community and make the experience memorable.
Absolutely. The excitement on children's faces when they receive candy is priceless.
I agree. It's those little moments that create lasting memories for them.
Plus, it shows how much fun adults can have during Halloween too.
Exactly. Everyone gets to join in on the festivities and share a laugh.
Let's make sure to get some creative costumes for next Halloween to keep the spirit alive.
I'm excited about that. It'll be a fantastic way to celebrate together.
Lesson 10, Financial Challenges.
I can't afford a new car or computer for him right now. It's been tough managing expenses.
I completely understand, financial constraints can really limit our options.
I was watching him on the weekend, and he seemed to struggle with the old equipment he has.
That's frustrating. It's hard to see someone you care about dealing with outdated technology.
Yes, and I wish I could help him more, but I have to prioritize my own expenses right now.
I get that. Maybe there are some affordable alternatives you could explore together.
That's a good idea. Looking into second-hand options might provide a solution.
Absolutely. Sometimes used items are just as good and can save a lot of money.
Let's brainstorm some options that could work for him without breaking the bank.
Lesson 11, Borrowing a Laptop.
Could you lend me your laptop for a few hours? I have some urgent work to finish.
Of course. But what are you planning to do with it?
I need to complete a presentation for an upcoming meeting, and my computer is acting up.
I understand. Just make sure to save everything properly and return it as soon as you're done.
Absolutely. I'll take good care of it and ensure it's back to you quickly.
Thanks. I appreciate you being responsible with my things.
No problem. I'll make sure to keep it in perfect condition while I use it.
Great. Just let me know if you need any help with your presentation.
I will. Your input is always valuable.
Lesson 12, Village Life.
The pace of village life is so different from the city, it's incredibly peaceful and laid back.
I agree. There's a certain charm to the simplicity of life in a village.
Yes, people also like to spend their vacations near the lakes that are close by.
That sounds lovely. Being by the water can be so relaxing and rejuvenating.
Exactly. It's a perfect spot for fishing, swimming, or just enjoying the scenery.
I think those quiet moments spent by the lake can create beautiful memories.
For sure. Let's plan a weekend getaway to a village by a lake sometime soon.
I'd love that. It would be a wonderful escape from the hustle and bustle of city life.
I can already picture us enjoying the tranquility and fresh air.
Lesson 13: Travel Frustrations.
That's really frustrating. Did you report it to the airline about your delayed flight?
Yes, I did, but they seemed overwhelmed with complaints and couldn't provide much help.
That's disappointing. It's tough when you need assistance and the staff is stretched thin.
Absolutely. I was hoping for a quick resolution, but it turned into a long wait.
I can imagine. Airlines should have better systems in place for handling delays.
Yes, it would make the experience so much smoother for everyone involved.
Let's hope they offer compensation for long delays, but sometimes it's not worth the hassle.
Exactly. It can be more trouble than it's worth to chase after what they offer.
I think it's important to stay calm and patient, even in these frustrating situations.
Lesson 14: Photography History.
Eventually, advances in photography made this kind of printmaking obsolete. In 1906, the firm of Currier and Ives closed.
That's interesting. It's fascinating to see how technology can change entire industries.
Absolutely. The evolution of photography transformed how we capture and share images.
Yes, and it reflects the broader shifts in society and culture during that time.
Exactly. Let's explore more about how these advancements influenced art and communication.
I'd love that. Understanding the history behind these changes can provide valuable insights.
It's amazing to think about how far we've come since then.
Yes, and it's exciting to see what the future holds for photography and visual art.
Let's dive deeper into this topic and uncover more about its significance.
Lesson 15: Horseback Riding Adventures.
What activities are you interested in? I'd love to go horseback riding and explore nature on horseback.
That sounds fantastic. Riding through the countryside can be such an exhilarating experience.
Absolutely. It's a great way to connect with nature and enjoy the great outdoors.
Yes, and it allows you to see the landscape from a different perspective.
I can imagine how peaceful it would be to ride along trails surrounded by trees and wildlife.
Exactly. It would be a wonderful escape from the daily grind.
Let's look for local stables that offer guided rides. It'll be an adventure to remember.
I'm all for that. I can't wait to saddle up and hit the trails together.
It's going to be such a fun experience.
Lesson 16: Travel Plans.
Hey, I've been thinking about taking a trip this year. It would be an incredible experience.
That sounds exciting. traveling can be such a fulfilling way to explore new cultures and meet new people.
Absolutely. I've always wanted to immerse myself in different environments and see how others live.
Yes, and it can really broaden your perspective on life. What destinations are on your mind?
I'm considering places in Europe, especially since there's so much history and beauty to explore.
That's a fantastic choice. Each country has its own unique charm and attractions.
Exactly. I think it would be amazing to visit iconic landmarks and try authentic local cuisine.
Yes, and having a well-planned itinerary can help you make the most of your time there.
Let's start mapping out some ideas together. It'll be fun to plan this adventure.
Lesson 17, Shakespeare's Legacy.
Did you know Shakespeare died in the year 1616, but his writings are still popular today?
Yes, it's fascinating how his work has stood the test of time and continues to resonate with people.
Absolutely. His plays and sonnets capture universal themes that are still relevant in our lives.
I agree. The depth of his characters and the complexity of his plots are timeless.
Exactly. It's amazing how he could explore human emotions so profoundly.
And his influence on the English language is monumental. Many phrases we use today originated from his works.
Yes, it's incredible to think about how one person can shape a language and culture so significantly.
Let's dive deeper into some of his lesser-known works and see what gems we can find.
That sounds like a great idea. I'm excited to discover more about his literary contributions.
Lesson 18, Progress in Health.
Progress in maintaining a healthy lifestyle is motivating. Have you made any changes in your diet recently?
Yes, I've started incorporating more fruits and vegetables into my meals, and I feel great.
That's fantastic. Eating a balanced diet can really boost your energy levels and overall well being.
Absolutely. I've noticed that I have more stamina throughout the day, which is a nice change.
I think it's great that you're focusing on nutrition, it's such an essential part of a healthy lifestyle.
Yes, and I'm also making an effort to stay hydrated, which I think is equally important.
Definitely. Water plays a crucial role in maintaining our energy and helping our bodies function properly.
Let's continue to support each other in our health journeys. It makes it easier to stay on track.
I'm all for that. Together, we can motivate each other to make healthier choices.
Lesson 19, Cultural Understanding.
It's important to foster openness by government regarding civil rights and human rights. We believe in a single fundamental idea.
Absolutely. Promoting equality and respect for all individuals is essential for a thriving society.
Yes, and it's crucial that everyone feels their rights are protected and valued.
I agree. Understanding different cultural perspectives can lead to greater empathy and cooperation.
Exactly. We should encourage dialogue between diverse groups to strengthen our community.
Yes, and it's important to listen to the voices that have been historically marginalized.
Let's explore ways we can advocate for these rights in our local community.
That sounds like a great plan. Together, we can make a positive impact.
I'm excited to see how we can contribute to meaningful change.
Lesson 20: Creative Upcycling.
Yes, I love transforming old objects into something new and useful. It's such a rewarding process.
That's amazing. Upcycling not only helps the environment but also sparks creativity.
Absolutely. It's fascinating to see how a little imagination can breathe new life into discarded items.
Yes, and it's a great way to personalize your space with unique, handmade pieces.
Exactly. I think it adds character and shows a commitment to sustainability.
I agree. Plus, it can be a fun activity to do with friends or family.
Let's brainstorm some projects we could work on together. I'd love to collaborate.
That sounds like a fantastic idea. I can't wait to see what we come up with.
It's going to be a fun journey of creativity and innovation.
Lesson 21: Astronomical Discoveries.
The heliocentric idea was revolutionary, and another astronomer did some important work that supported it.
Yes, it's fascinating how Copernicus and later astronomers changed our understanding of the universe.
Absolutely. Their findings challenged long held beliefs and opened the door to modern astronomy.
I agree. It's amazing to think how far we've come in understanding our place in the cosmos.
Yes, and it's interesting to learn about the observations that led to these groundbreaking theories.
Exactly. The journey of discovery in science is filled with challenges and triumphs.
Let's explore more about these historical figures and their contributions to our understanding of the universe.
That sounds like a great plan. I'm excited to delve into the world of astronomy.
I can't wait to uncover more about these fascinating discoveries.
Lesson 22: Walkable Cities.
It's easy to navigate on foot in many European cities. The layout is often designed for pedestrians.
Definitely. Walking allows you to truly experience the culture and atmosphere of the places you visit.
Yes, and you can discover hidden gems that you might miss while driving.
Absolutely. There's something special about strolling through cobblestone streets and enjoying local sights.
Exactly. Plus, it's a great way to stay active while exploring.
I agree. Walking also gives you the chance to stop and take photos whenever something catches your eye.
Let's make sure to plan our next trip to include plenty of walking tours and experiences.
That sounds perfect. I can't wait to immerse myself in the local culture.
It's going to be an incredible adventure.
Lesson 23: Partnership Discussion.
Let's talk about the contract terms. I think it's vital to ensure we're both on the same page.
Sure. What specific points concern you the most about the partnership?
I'd like to clarify the profit sharing model and the responsibilities we both will have.
That's a good start. Clear expectations will help prevent misunderstandings later on.
Exactly. It's important that we outline our roles to ensure accountability.
I agree. Let's also consider how we'll handle any potential disputes in the future.
Yes, having a plan in place for conflict resolution is crucial for a healthy partnership.
Let's take our time to go through each aspect thoroughly to ensure we cover everything.
I'm glad we're discussing this. Open communication is key to building a strong foundation.
Lesson 24, Menu Recommendations.
Do you have any recommendations on the menu? I'm excited to try something new.
The sushi rolls here are amazing. I highly recommend the spicy tuna roll.
That sounds delicious. I love sushi, and trying local specialties is always a treat.
Absolutely. The freshness of the ingredients makes such a difference in flavor.
I agree. Let's order a variety so we can share and sample different dishes.
Yes, that way we can enjoy a full experience of what the restaurant has to offer.
I can't wait to see how each roll is presented. Sushi is always so artfully arranged.
Yes, it's almost like a work of art on a plate. Let's make sure to take photos too.
Definitely. This is going to be a memorable meal.
Lesson 25, Organized Space.
That sounds like it, but at least we'll have a clean and organized space once we're done.
Absolutely. It's always satisfying to see everything in its right place.
Yes, and maintaining organization can really help us find things more easily in the future.
I agree. It also creates a more pleasant environment to work and relax in.
Exactly. A tidy space can greatly improve our productivity and mood.
Let's make it a habit to declutter regularly to keep things manageable.
That sounds like a solid plan. Consistency is key to maintaining order.
Yes, and it'll make the process so much easier in the long run.
I'm looking forward to enjoying our refreshed space.
Lesson 26, Weekend Getaway.
I can hardly contain my excitement about our upcoming weekend getaway. It feels like the perfect escape from our daily routines.
Absolutely. I've been looking forward to this for weeks, imagining all the adventures we'll have together.
Have you thought about what activities we should prioritize while we're there? I want to make the most of our time.
I was thinking we should explore the local trails and maybe even try some water sports if the weather permits.
That sounds fantastic. I can already picture us hiking through beautiful landscapes and enjoying the fresh air.
Plus, we should definitely set aside some time to relax and enjoy the scenery. It's important to unwind as well.
Exactly. Finding that balance between adventure and relaxation is key to a memorable trip.
And let's not forget to take plenty of photos to capture all these amazing moments we'll share.
Of course. I want to document every fun experience so we can look back and reminisce about this getaway.
Lesson 27, Interconnected World.
There's little doubt that the world has, in one way or another, become more interconnected through mass communications and technology.
I completely agree. It's fascinating how easily we can share ideas and cultures across the globe now.
Absolutely. The way information travels instantly can really change perspectives and foster understanding between different people.
It's like having a window into other cultures right from our living rooms, making us more aware of global issues.
And this interconnectedness also encourages collaboration on solutions to those issues, which is incredibly important.
Yes. It makes me optimistic about the future, knowing that people are coming together to tackle challenges.
It's amazing to think about how these advancements can lead to positive change if we all work together.
Exactly, and it's our responsibility to use these tools wisely and promote kindness and understanding.
That's a great point. Each of us can contribute in our own way to making the world a better place.
Lesson 28: Packing Wisely.
So, I shouldn't pack too many outfits for the trip then? That's good to know.
Exactly. It's best to choose items that can be mixed and matched, allowing for versatility without overpacking.
That makes perfect sense. I often struggle with deciding what to take when I could just keep it simple.
Right. A few key pieces can go a long way, and it frees up space for other essentials like toiletries or snacks.
Plus, it makes it easier to carry everything around, especially if we'll be moving from place to place.
Definitely. The last thing we want is to be bogged down by heavy luggage while trying to enjoy our adventure.
I'll start thinking about my outfits right away, focusing on comfort and practicality.
Great idea. And don't forget to check the weather so you can be prepared for any surprises.
Good point. I'll make sure to pack layers, just in case the temperatures fluctuate.
Lesson 29: Farm Fun.
There are a lot of things to do on a farm, and I'm really looking forward to the experience.
It's going to be so much fun. Her mom is a good cook and will feed us some delicious home-cooked meals.
I can already imagine the fresh ingredients straight from the garden, and I can't wait to taste everything.
Exactly. There's something special about eating food that's been grown and prepared right there.
Plus, we can help out with chores, which will give us a real taste of farm life.
I love that idea. It'll be a great way to connect with nature and learn something new together.
Definitely. And it'll be nice to take a break from our busy lives and enjoy the simplicity of farm activities.
Yes. I think the peaceful surroundings will be refreshing and rejuvenating for both of us.
I'm excited to make some wonderful memories during our time on the farm.
Lesson 30: Delicious Recommendations.
I highly recommend trying butter chicken when we go out for dinner. It's one of my all-time favorites.
That sounds delicious. I've heard great things about it, but I haven't had the chance to try it yet.
You won't be disappointed. The rich flavors and creamy sauce are just amazing, especially with naan.
I can almost taste it already. What other dishes do you think we should consider ordering?
Well, if you're in the mood for something spicy, the lamb curry is also fantastic and pairs well with rice.
I love lamb. I'll definitely keep that in mind when we look at the menu.
And don't forget about the appetizers, the samosas are crispy and filled with savory potatoes and peas.
Yum. I'm getting hungry just thinking about all this delicious food we'll have.
It's going to be a feast, for sure. We should also save room for dessert. The mango lassi is a must try.